If he was to be getting involved in lawn care, I'd say to him, absolutely 100% do it. It's a way of life that I think everybody could enjoy, but as long as you're not working in this area, that's fine, because we're fully booked over here. I think, like everyone, I would have had concerns that it would take me a while to establish the business, it would take a while to develop a reputation, and to earn a good income out of the business. But actually none of those things turned out to be a problem. I was earning good money relatively quickly. My reputation certainly got to where I wanted it to quickly as well, and I think a lot of these things were down to the support that I received within Lawnscience on how to get to these milestones. Yeah, I think it's something that most, if not all people, could get to grips with. It's relatively simple, and it's something that, even once you've got your basic knowledge of, it's quite easy to obtain more knowledge about it. There's a lot of help you can get from within the industry, and I think running a lawn care business is quite an easy thing to manage, really. Yes. It's changed my life massively for the better in terms of quality of life. When I had my previous career in the print industry, I would be leaving the house at probably 6:30, 7 in the morning. I would be getting home probably at 7 in the evening. I'd be working weekends. I'd always be on the phone. And I think, my family life would absolutely have suffered for that. I remember sort of bringing my kids into work with me at weekends. So having that flexibility and being around for your family, I think is the most priceless thing you can have. So yeah, it's been a massive change for the better. It's given us complete control of our finances. Before we would have been in a situation where, what you earn as a salary is what you earn. There's no more to that. Even when I used to work overtime as a manager, I was on a set amount, so I'd never earn any more. Whereas now, I think the scope to earn more is always there. So we can advertise to do more work, advertise more services, and obviously over time continue to grow the customer base, because we know the scope is there, and earn as much money as we want to be comfortable and live a really good life. The support you get is absolutely brilliant. I mean, you've got 20, 30 guys that are all available to share their own experiences and help and tips. We have a group chat that we all communicate on, and also you've got Terry, who's available pretty much any time of the day, night or weekend. And we have had conversations very early in the morning or late at night, and if a problem's come up, he's the first to pick up the phone and call you. Absolutely not, no. Well, actually, yes, I think it sounds like a cliche, but my regret is not doing it 10 years earlier, because I would have loved to have had a much longer time doing this, and especially when my kids were young, I'd love to have had this way of life when they were growing up. So I was looking at several different franchises, but the thing that impressed me most about Lawnscience was the honest approach that I was given about their franchises. I felt that there was no attempt to lock me in or sell me anything that wasn't genuine, and I was even encouraged to speak to other franchises, and I came back to Lawnscience because, in all honesty, I felt that it was the best and most honest company to work with.